Welcome everyone, this is Weems from Grow Up and Game, and I am ready to leave home. We are playing the Satisfactory Early Access, and I've done all I can do here. Well, I guess that's technically not true. I could go and, I don't know, expand on the rest of these nodes that just have miners sitting on them, but really, I'm ready to broaden my horizons a bit, and right now, that horizon is in oil processing. I went ahead and took the liberty of loading this guy up with the materials needed to launch, so I figure I might as well push the button, right? Let's push the button.
Milestone reached. Oil acquisition and refining unlocked. Oil-based products can now be made. Caution, this is a reminder to minimize the chance of expiration during out-of-base activities.
Alright. Well, thank you for the warning, Ada. While this guy takes off, let's go take a look at what we just unlocked here. So if we go over back to Tier 5, oil process gives us the pump, refinery, plastic fuel, rubber, circuit board, and a scanner update. I think that's the most important one of the bunch, don't you? So I actually went ahead and kind of figured I'd be going on an expedition this episode, and stocked up. I've got a little bit of everything on hand, and hopefully that'll be enough to set up an away base should we find any oil. So let's go find some oil. We're gonna pop that scanner and see where it takes us. If anywhere. Oh, we got a hit. So 800 meters, 973 meters over in this way. And, oh, we got something. That's kind of far, isn't it? 1,600 meters. You know what? I mean, this is the closest one, right? And for the most part, I think we know what we're dealing with in this direction. This way takes us towards where we set up the coal, but I also know that's where a desert and a lot of terrain is. And this has some terrain too, but I think it has less terrain. So you know what? Let's go this way. Let's fire up another one of these. Now let's hit the road. I'm gonna climb up here. And, alright, 800 meters to go. So we've actually explored this way a little bit, I believe. So it should be relatively clear, unless things respawn at a regular interval, which is entirely possible. I don't foresee a ton of resistance going this way. Oh, and as I'm sailing off into the unknown. Oh! We're okay. Oh, this is... Oh, I see where I am. Oh, actually, I was kind of where I wanted to be before there, wasn't I? Well, let's go this way. And actually, now that I think about it, we've got a little excursion on the way here that we might as well hit up. So I did leave I was doing a little exploration in between sessions, and I noticed there was a drop pod over here. So I went ahead and marked it with a scanner item. Or rather, a scanner beacon. And, you know what, while we're going this way, we might as well check it out. I do appreciate that the car here can just kind of plow through smaller vegetation. Let's see what's going on over here. I haven't actually opened this thing up yet, so I genuinely have no idea what's in this place. So, yeah, it's like a... Oh, modular frame. Okay. An open drop pod. Needs 30 megawatts. Okay. I think we can provide that, right? Alright, you know what? We can go ahead and pick up this beacon. We know what's here now. So I say we just get a pair of biomass burners down. We have some biomass readily available. We're gonna go like that. Ooh. We're going to put that together, put this here, and we just need to take our existing biomass in our inventory. And, well, actually, even better, why don't I just pull some of the biomass out of here. We'll throw that in these guys for a second. It's going to stall out because it doesn't have enough power. That's fine. We put the second one in, we flip the switch, and let's watch the fireworks for a second. Operational. It is a hard drive. We'll fix the data, analyze it in the MAM to salvage its contents. You know what? The MAM's right over here. We'll take a little detour for a second. I can hoof it back on foot, and we'll leave the car parked there for a second. This is just too interesting not to put into the MAM, right? I think so. And I have an idea of what this is, only because, and I have to be honest now, I broke my moratorium on looking up content online, and I heard of such a thing as an alternate blueprint. And I'm guessing this might be one of those alternate blueprints. So, let's go ahead. How do I put this in here? Hard drive. There we go. Hard drive. It's going to take 10 minutes. We're not going to wait for it to finish. We're going to get back to work, and we'll come back after and see what's in there. But because the landscape right now is oil, and I think, yeah, I definitely could have avoided falling off that cliff over there earlier, because it looks like there was a much more direct path over this way. That's okay, though. Mistakes were made. Let's see if I can find my way back in a timely manner. Here we go. And, of course, it is. I mean, if we're done with this thing, we can probably just tear this all down and call it a day. Alright, we got most of our biofuel back. We're looking good. Let's sort this. Let's top off the tank here for a second. And we'll keep the biofuel in here for the chainsaw. And let's get back to business. And business is which way? It will tell us hopefully in a second. 667 meters that way. Huh? Oh, looks like we might have a little path here. So this is actually, yeah, if you remember a while back when we went chainsaw bushwhacking, I set up that little guy there. And well, unfortunately, I want to bring the vehicle over because the ultimate goal is to be able to run trucks to and from the oil. So I'm going to need to set up some other foundation here. And something's encroaching. Oh, I see it. Some pure limestone just sitting in my way. We'll keep it on hand, I guess. If we need another little handful of concrete, we'll have it available. We'll put that in the back of the truck. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to break this guy down. There we go. And actually, I want some big foundation, so we're going to change the hotkey. Ah, there we go. Much better. And I'm going to actually do that. We're just going to build this out flat. We're going to really invest a little bit here. Alright, we need to get rid of that. Then we can do this, and we can build a nice, safe road here. Last but not least, let's get that chainsaw out. We really are trying to clear a path here. Doing a little terraforming, or at least not necessarily terraforming, doing a little landscaping. I'm going to keep the chainsaw on hand. If I need to regroup, I can, and then put a weapon on and, take it from there. Yeah, that's bothering me. I don't mind this. Alright, now that's out of the way. Let's keep going this way. Looks like we have a little more vegetation blocking our way. That's okay. How's this guy handle this lip here? Seems a little risky. Let's get rid of this stuff. Probably going to end up with a little bit more biological material in my inventory than I would prefer. But it'll be fine. Also might not be a bad idea given the relatively hazardous nature of this segment here to set up some walls along the side. But we'll make that a chore for later. We're gonna operate on faith that this will work the way we want it to. So let's keep I don't know why I just chainsawed an individual leaf, but I did. Alright, let's check where we're at. Oh, I'm out of space. Alright, let's clear it. Does it let me clear it? It still does. Okay, that's good. Let's go check where we're at here. And, alright, 400 meters away. We're on the right track. And the good news with all this leaves here, if need be, I got a little more biofuel I can make. So that is helpful. And I'm not going to get too caught up on, you know, retaining every single leaf that I harvest here. Let's just get this stuff out of the way. We go here. Oh, that swapped out my biofuel for leaves. And while I do appreciate being, you know, ecologically friendly, I need a little bit better of a fuel source. Let's get this limestone out of here. And the rest of this looks good. So we will call that good. And now that we're getting a little closer, actually no, we'll keep the chainsaw on, stick to the original plan. I would rather be able to clear things a little bit faster. If I do run into a baddie, I think I can hit him with the car and, you know, switch out my equipment in a relatively timely manner and take care of whatever issues I run into. Oh, that's not a very friendly piece of terrain there, is it? Let's see if we can rectify that. Oh, hold on. Let's investigate this situation before I make any decisions. Yep, looks like we're gonna have to do a little building. It appears that, yep, crude oil's on the other side of this lake, and unfortunately, that vehicle is not rated for aquatic activities. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of work here. You're going to just saw all this stuff down. And actually, let's cut this tree down. Let's see if we can flatten this guy out a bit. And continue constructing our path. Yeah, we're gonna use a chainsaw. It does a nice job of just clearing stuff that I don't notice, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep using it. Well, let's go and make ourselves another path here. We can do... I think that's good. Make it too wide. Just kind of like minorly impact the flow of the river here. Well, I hear aggressive noises. Yep, here they come. Let's get my beat stick out. Where you at, bro? Oh, you got nothing. There we go. Anybody else want something? Oh, I hear more noises this way. No, it's just my truck. Alright, we're gonna go quickly try and get this set up. Encroaching on there's clearance. Okay, so it doesn't like that one, actually. So we'll go... just stick to this side. I think that ought to be good enough. You know what? If I can't fix this up to go and have a straight route, that's on me. Actually, you know what? There's a way to solve this. Let's set up some walls real quick. So that's where the autopilot will be relatively bounded. We got some more stuff to explore over there later. So but that's not the priority right now. Alright, this should be traversable via vehicle. So the next step here is going to be getting across this water. Fortunately, I think I have just the tool here. Let's go build some foundation. And put a little guy there. Anyone talking trash over here? There's some beasts. You know what? I'm not going to worry about them for the time being. I got a few ways out of the situation. We're going to keep soldiering on. So I got 191 concrete left. Hopefully this will take me all the way across. I got a little bit of extra concrete in the trunk, but we're coming pretty close to our limit here. I guess I do have the limestone that I just harvested over there. It looks like we're gonna make it without too much of an issue. What's this? Alright, let's go check my 6. Alright, feeling a little exposed now, but 83 meters. Oh, there's some, I saw some creatures in the brush there. Alright, let's go get my secret weapon. You know, evolution taught them how to survive on this island, this planet. But unfortunately, evolution did not prepare them for being run over by a truck. Oh, we got 2 more guys coming over here. We might be able to just live and let live. That's what I'm gonna shoot for here. Looks like they're not gonna bother me. I'm gonna take them across here. And I'm going to slam my truck into the first creature that I see and kill it. And that would be him. Where is he? Ooh, ow, okay. He is taking shelter in my truck, it appears. Alright, dude, I need you to get out from underneath the tires here. Come on, buddy. Alright, we're going to try this again. Only this time, you're going to succumb to my tactics. Or you're going to run to the water and I'm going to kill you. That works too. Get out of here. Alright, 1 down. What else do we have over here? Oh, there's another one underneath the tree. Alright. There's another one over in the pond over there. I want to see if I can use this to block any fire coming at me there and sneak up on this guy. Aha! You can't push me back that far, can ya? Alright, we're gonna... Oh god. There's quite a few of these guys, aren't there? Alright, let's get him. Let's get him. Pop him. Oh god. Alright, he's down. But I just took another hit. Okay. Where's this guy? Oh, what did I just... Is that the carapace that I just bounced off of? Alright, get him. I can't hit him. There we go. Alright, he's dead. He's dead. Where are we at? Let's readjust our position. I am genuinely turned around. Am I? Oh, is that the oil patch? Maybe? Oh, let's go towards home. Let's go towards home because that's where my escape route is, over here. And those pods, if I remember from the desert, are not happy. So I am not going to... Oh, that is happy though. Is that bacon argalic? Agaric. Bacon agaric, not argalic. Alright, we do want that. I want to take cover for a second and get a little health back. Alright. So we're going to go and find this crude oil. Alright, 65 meters. Let's get on top of it. Yeah, that looks like an oil spill. Now I want to secure the area somewhat before I go and try and do anything else cute here. Nothing too terrifying right away. Lots of bacon agaric, which I'm a big fan of. Oh, is that a slug? Oh, purple power slug. That's fresh. So hopefully that gives me a pretty nice ability to overclock. Alright, we got some oil here. So, cannot be picked up. But you know what can be is produced. And fortunately, I've got everything I need for an oil pump. So let's get to pumping. We're going to build it towards home. So let me face it this way. Waiting in oil is good for health, right? Alright, so that's one. I wonder if there's more crude oil deposits around here. So I'm going to get in the truck and we're going to go fish around for a second. I just want to make sure I'm, you know, fully taking advantage of this area. Or at least planning to fully take advantage. Let me get that bacon Agaric. It's good stuff. Lots of bacon agaric. Ooh, what's this? So this is just more water. So, is it just the one? It's fine if it is, honestly. I'd just prefer to know. Is that another one? It looks a lot like another one. Oil. Fantastic. Pure oil. Oh, okay. Sorry, I got a little excited there. Let's go point this towards home. And at some point, we're going to need to do some landscaping. Some point's probably pretty near future, actually. So that's normal, that's pure. You know what? We're only going to do one today, and it might as well be the pure one, right? Man, this is a crazy looking place. I'll get that bacon agaric there, and let's get the chainsaw out for a second. I'm not super confident that this place is clear, but I'm confident enough that... Oh, I can't clear this guy out of the way. I can clear these, though. So I'm going to go ahead and do that as much as it'll let me. There we go. I had it for a second. Oh, there we go. Come on. There we go. Yeah, at that point, I'm just clearing space. You know what? That's fine. So what do we need to do next? Oil refinery. Crafts crude oil into other parts. What other parts? I do have the materials. Those heavy modular frames are looking to be kind of important, aren't they? So let's look here. Fuel, rubber, and plastic. Fuel is converted into electricity or as fuel for vehicles. I do like that. Rubber and plastic. So how much fuel? So it can take 60 crude oil per minute. This can pump out 240. So I think we can... I don't think we have to be mutually exclusive here. How many refineries can I build? I can build 2 more. Well, one of each sounds good, right? I think it sounds great. This is just a very crowded area. Hold on, let me get this out of the way. Well, so far this operation's going pretty well. No, I don't want you guys here. There we go. I'm probably missing out on some, rare and interesting item in the process of me just chainsawing this all down, so I should probably clear some space out of my inventory. I believe that would be wise. So what's interesting here is we almost need to start the feedback loop with biofuel. Get some biomass generators up. No, don't do that. And then we can go ahead and switch to oil, unless I need a separate fuel source for oil processing. So where can fuel go into? Oil pump, fuel, what about power? Coal generator, biomass burner. So I don't really have either of those. But maybe that's down the road. Let's go look at what fuel says again. Into electricity or as fuel for vehicles. Well, let's set up some biomass burners. That's the next step here. We can go ahead and set them up right here. Hindsight being 2020, I could have brought some coal and did a coal generator. Probably would have been a little easier. But you know what I always say, you live and you learn. We'll drop that there. This can go, you can set up a splitter over here. This is a way base, oil base 1.0. We're not going for effective. We're not going for pretty. We're going for effective. We're gonna move that there. Move that there. And we can probably go ahead and set up that last refinery. Oh, production. What am I doing? I'm gonna move this here. There we go. That looks good. Nothing sneaking up on me. Alright, I'll take it for now. So next we're going to need a truck station over here. We're just going to merge it all, and this guy's just going to drop crap off. Yeah, we're not going for anything too fancy here. So if we set up a truck station over here... First, let's see if we can... Michaelia Sicilia. That's fresh. Need a little more space. Where's my truck? Lost track of where my vehicle is. We're gonna... Actually, that's what we'll do. Because we have these extra modular frames we probably don't need. We'll take the carapaces out. We'll take the slug out. Got some organs too, I believe. We'll take those out. Plates we might need, poles, we'll put them in here. We've got them if we need them. What about these portable miners? It's not looking like I'm going to need them. Well, we've got this set up. I wouldn't mind... Oh, hold on. Come on. Let me saw it. There we go. I really wouldn't mind setting up a little buffer for each one of them. So that... Actually... Got this, and this. We'll set you up for fuel. You up for plastic. What does plastic require? It requires just crude oil, okay. And it requires 30. And rubber, 30. Do I need more fuel? Or rubber or plastic? That might become a good fuel provider over there. Whereas this can be used for more interesting resources. We're going to do one of each for now. And here's how this is going to break down. Each one of them is going to pipe into their own separate storage container, and then that storage container will pipe into a truck. And my thought process is, we build the backlog. These things are probably going to be produced faster than we can really ship them. We build a backlog up, and they'll eventually build up a backlog of those storage containers, and we can kind of figure it out from there. So let's go ahead and set that up. We'll just do little baby storage containers for the time being. We'll use them to kind of turn things the way we want them as well. And this guy will go right here. We can grab this conveyor belt Mark III. We're going to stretch them this way. Oh, encroaching. What clearance am I encroaching? I'm guessing it's the giant tree. Giant tree does not appreciate my shenanigans. Alright, we're going to have to move this. Move this way. Should be out of the way of the giant tree. That works. So we got these three set up. And let's get that truck station up. Just keep sawing this down, trying to just make sure things are a little bit tidy around here. And then we will get the truck station up. I don't have a ton of foundation, but I don't really think I need to use it. I'm sorry, my oh, it's not bacon agaric. There was actually a time earlier where I was a little bit strapped for resources, or actually health, really. And the bacon agaric was a bit of a lifesaver. But I'm doing a little better off in that department now. So we can go. So this is our fuel source. This is our other thing source. So we can split the fuel. Oh, well, if that's the case, you know what? We should do the fuel on this side. That way, split here, everything else merges here. So we're going to do a little switcheroo. We're going to put the fuel... I think this will be rubber instead. What's this? This is plastic. And then this will be fuel. So we'll use that, which will then power the truck station. We'll set up a splitter here. One nice thing about being off of foundation, you can be a lot more flexible with your angles setting up these belts. So whereas on the grid you're forced to do, you know, the 4x4 thing, this way you don't really need to. So what's this do? Oh, this is, so that's fuel for the generator, or no, that's fuel for the truck station, so that will keep the trucks moving. This is output, I believe. This is input. So we can merge that, but we don't have a renewable source of fuel, unless we got some coal here I'm not aware of, or unless a biomass burner can take oil, and I'm not aware of that. Which would kind of make sense, wouldn't it? Let's test that theory. We're gonna just mine some oil. And if that works, and we can put it into the biomass burner, then we're gonna just roll with that. So let's get this guy some of my biomass here. We're gonna just power up this guy. Oh, it doesn't even have enough power. It requires 40 megawatts, so we need to put biomass in both of these. Good news is I brought just the thing for the equation. The occasion. The equation. Let's do this. Get rid of it. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, hi. Okay, that guy's a little bigger than what I'm used to, and I don't have a weapon equipped. Alright, dog. We're gonna talk about this in a second. Let's get over here. Let's get properly equipped for the situation. Where'd he go? Wow, what a ninja. Ah, here he is. We're not gonna hit him. Oh, we're gonna just take the shot. I think I got him. There we go. Now, taking that as a lesson, yeah, taking that as a lesson, let's eat some berries real quick. Okay. So these are that's set up. This is set up. Now this thing's pumping out crude oil. Oh, that's okay. We can let it stack up for a second. Just want to take some of this by hand. So it's just going to keep feeding to me. I think this is enough to function for the immediate future. And let's see if a biomass burner will accept crude oil. And it does not. Okay, what about fuel? So if we add another burner, doing a little discovery as we go along here. Another burner for this guy. Let's see what the fuel requirement is. It is 60 power. Okay. They're trying to make this as tricky as possible initially. So we're going to split this into a couple stacks here. We don't need a ton of fuel. We do need a ton of burners though. Kind of regret not bringing some coal generators, but what can you do? Got these set up. We're going to need 2 power poles and then 1 to feed it. I think I read that right. If not, we're going to have a whole bunch of biomass and it's going to be awesome. We're going to have a whole bunch of power. Okay, so this thing should have the 60 that it needs. Actually, I think it's going to be a little over the 60 that it needs. It has no power. How's that? Oh, because I didn't put stuff in it. It's going to slam out. Yep, that was expected. So we're going to put 3 of these here like this. Turn this on, and now this is producing fuel. Any second now, the hungry belt should be spitting it out. Alright. So we're going to take that fuel, and now we're going to test these biomass burners. The issue is these things got no input. It doesn't take it. So it has to be biomass. So how do we automate this? I'm going to check for a short-term solution real fast. It doesn't look like we're going to get it. 873. It's a little far away, isn't it? You know what? Let's go back, check on the home base. We're gonna go make some more biofuel. We'll let this run for the time being. So yeah, we need a much larger fuel source. We're gonna let this fill up with fuel as much as it possibly can, and we will reconvene on this location later. But so far, I'm happy with kind of our initial run here, getting things situated. Well, let's check out back home. Fortunately, we have a nice, easy, hopefully clear path to get there. There we go. On the wrong side for a second. Let's try not to drive into the water. That's really interesting. Unless I misread something, which is entirely possible. Wholly possible. I didn't see any obvious way there to turn that into power. It says it's going to be fuel, and fuel for vehicles, which is great. I'm missing a part of the equation here. Good news is this isn't actually that bad of a trek. Fairly tamed wilderness. I'm going to have to fix that lip there, but that's totally doable. Oh, and I'm going to need to fix that lip there. Yeah, we'll worry about automating this guy later. Let's go back home. Let's take inventory. Let's go look at what else we can build. And that will maybe give us a clearer answer on what we want to do moving forward. And let's check out what that, what was on that hard drive. Because that should be done. We're going to go scooch around here real quick. And let's check out the hard drive first. Very interested to see what's on that. So we'll go to the MAM. Oh, the analysis of the hard drive is complete. No new research available. Try again after further progress. Your NA has been returned to you. Oh, so I have a couple alternate blueprints, so... Huh. You can make iron wire. Huh, that's so cool. Rubber cable. Which is that in rubber? I don't know. That sounds like a lot more work. This sounds kind of cool, but I'm pretty happy with my copper situation. And then this just sounds like a lot of work when I'm pretty close to having this worked out. But of the options, I know the least about the heavy modular frame, so we'll pick that. Okay.
Data on the hard drive has been salvaged and can be repurposed to unlock an alternate recipe. Salvaging more hard drives will provide additional alternate recipes.
All right. Alternate recipes. All right, purple power slug. Do I want to chew this guy up? Yeah, we'll do it later. I'm interested to see what it can turn into. Oh, this is good stuff. So let's go look at the hub real fast. And industrial manufacturing. So it's the manufacturer, truck, computer. There's crude oil and other parts. Let's see, oil refinery of fuel source. Biomass and coal. Can you feed coal into it? I guess we'll look into that later. But for now, oh, expanded power. Fuel generator. Consumes fuel. That's the ticket. So what do we need to get this done? We need computers. That's going to be the tricky part. And to do that, we're going to need industrial manufacturing. Good news is, we have all these materials. So what I'm going to do for now is we're going to call the episode here, and I'm going to do a little organizing. But I think we're on the right track here. we've got our initial oil infrastructure set up. We've got a path there. We've explored the territory. We've cleared it out. Hopefully it won't be constantly getting refreshed with baddies. And we can go and bring some more resources there, make it a little bit more homey, and take it from there. But until then, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Thank you for watching. I've been enjoying it. Please like and subscribe the video if you've been enjoying it. If you have not been enjoying it, I am going to post a recipe for some buttersquash gnocchi in the description below. I cooked it for me and my fiance's Valentine's Day. It was delightful. I hope you enjoy that if you did not enjoy this video at least. But for those of you that are enjoying, please like and subscribe like I said before. And until next time, I hope you have a great rest of your day, week, month, year, and life. This is Weems, signing off.